Hi, it's Amanda here. Welcome to the studio. This is where I do my creating, and it actually looks tidier here. I'm looking at it. Um, I've got lots of containers, lots of things anyway, but that's not why I'm talking today. It's day 9 of what should have been my vlog, but I haven't been doing it, and there's been a whole host of excuses that I've been telling myself. I just didn't want to see myself on camera because it would then be, whilst I said it was going to be a public declaration of me kind of forging forward into my healthy eating, I thought that the video bit of it would be too much for me, just in case I slipped up. But I have slipped up. The first week, I don't know, I ate differently than I would normally, and maybe it was because I said, I made a resolve to do it, and then you find ways of sabotaging yourself, or maybe that week I'd been taking, the week prior to that I'd been taking antibiotics, and so all of my system was messed up, and what I probably needed to do was to kind of try and balance out my the nutrition in the sense of the vitamins that I was having, and trying to get my body back into balance, even though I was unfit. But anyway, so it's week 2. It's Tuesday today, and I had a smoothie. I did a smoothie with granola. So I had red cabbage, pear, banana. It had granola in it, some cashew nuts and raisins, and I used oat milk. And it was actually quite nice. I didn't make it until this afternoon, and so it would have been posted late. Tomorrow I'm going to try and make sure that I do it in the morning, so that if you are following, and if you do want a recipe, that you've got it from the start of the day, rather than you're kind of wondering when is it gonna be posted. So but it was quite nice, and it was quite filling in the sense that it would have taken you, if I'd have had it first thing in the morning, like I used to do with the smoothies when I first got my bullet. I would have the smoothie, and then by it wouldn't be until 3 o'clock, say, that I'd need like a little snack, and then my evening meal. But I've got my water here. That's 700 mils, so I need to top that up with another 300, and that will be my litre of water. I am feeling quite thirsty at the moment, and they say that if you are feeling thirsty, you're already dehydrated. So as I say, that's something that I've got to be doing constantly. You can't say, well, yesterday I had a litre of water, so today I can skip it. It's every day, because the body needs to be, you need to be flushing out the kidneys and the liver, and I know for my own body that that's what's good for me. So that's what else have I got to say about today? It's been a busy weekend, because I look after my mother at the weekends, and a couple of the days during the week I'm there. And so you're away from the familiar, and being away from all of this clutter. Well, it's not clutter, it's art materials. What am I saying? It's art materials and art supplies that I will order at some point. They are in, they're all kind of sectioned off, and some of them have got labels on them. But it's like all of this, it's all the paper stuff, and all of this back here, it's actually other bits and tools. But this is not a tour of the studio, so I'm going to leave it there. And I think I've been on course today, in the sense of, you know, doing all of the things for the 30-day challenge. If you're interested in following 30 days of change to a healthier lifestyle, if you click on the link below, I'll try and get this link up, and I guess this is really doing this sort of thing is new for me, so that's one of the other things that kind of made me feel hesitant about doing it. I wanted to do it because just, you know, you're not the only person feeling the way that you feel, and if you share it, you know, other people might be blessed. So the whole point of this 30 days of change is to just change my approach to food. I realise, I've always known, but I realise for sure that I have an emotional connection to food. We grew up where food was a reward, food was a punishment, in the sense that if you didn't eat all your food on your plate, you know, you wouldn't get your dessert. And sometimes, you know, when I think back to when I got to a particular age where, to please my parents, and I remember doing it, you know, I remember sitting down and eating more than I felt bloated, I felt stuffed basically, but having that emotional attachment to food, it's the tastes and the textures, as opposed to, well, am I feeling hungry now? It's how it makes you feel. But food was associated with pride and being, oh, your parents being proud of you. Oh wow, you managed to finish that. Oh look, she managed to eat all of that. And to see the kind of smiles on their faces, well, not the face, I just remember my dad basically, and so you wanted that again, and so you did that again. And then even after you grew up, you know, it was, you're feeling sad, so you comfort yourself with food. You're feeling happy, you kind of, oh, let me have, you know, cake or something like that. So over the last couple of weeks, I've realised that, you know, it's this emotional attachment. When I was thinking about why I didn't want to do the vlog, it was just, the reasons were because I would feel exposed as to, you know, why it hadn't worked that first week. You know, you start off, right, this is going to be fantastic, and you're going to get to do all of these different things, and you've acknowledged that it's going to take time, but you're secretly hoping that it's going to be a quick fix. So that first week was really a way of reminding myself that, you know, that's not the case, and you need to give yourself the time. So in the second week now, I've gone into it wanting to make sure that I acknowledge when I'm feeling that emotional, wanting to tie in that emotional link to food and to how I'm feeling at the present moment. And what I said to myself I would do is, because you always want to, you always want to find more time. So I said to myself, well, you know, if I'm feeling a particular way and I'm reaching for food and I identify that I'm not hungry, let me go and do something creative, or let me go for a walk. You've got to try and do something else. And if after the walk you're still feeling hungry because you've identified that I'm feeling hungry, then if you're still feeling hungry, then have a glass of water. And then if you're still feeling hungry, have something to eat. So there's going to be a step. So this is what I'm going to do this week. So if I'm feeling that way, go for a walk, because that's being active. Come back, have a glass of water, and then if you're still feeling hungry, have a little snack or something. If it's not, the time where you're going to have something to eat. So those are things we're going to try. We'll see how we get on tomorrow. I'll let you know. I guess I'll post. It's about 7 o'clock here in the UK. I guess I'll post around the same time, and that will give me time to kind of see how I've gone during the day and kind of, just really give an update. Okay, so take care for now, and I'll see you tomorrow.